gonna, if you have questions to ask, please do so. Raise your hand. We'll point you out so that we can get things moving along and get Coach back to business. All right, so we're very, very excited, needless to say, to have the Michigan Wolverines in this football game this year. I think it's going to be a tremendous matchup. The weather is, I can absolutely guarantee we will not have snow. So we're going to have, looking forward to the next few days and a great game day. So I'm going to turn it over to Coach Harbaugh and say a few maybe opening remarks, and then we'll get to questions and answers.
Hello, nice to see everybody. Thanks for coming.
Okay, Leo.
Are good enough?
Coach, since the college football playoffs began, a large number of the media members have suggested that all other bowl games are meaningless. I feel that those people have forgotten that this is a reward for a successful season. Where are you on that opinion of non-college football playoff bowl games, and why?
Can you restate that question?
Yeah. Where are you on the bowl games, their importance if they're not a playoff game?
I'm for the bowls. I'm for postseason play. I don't think bowl games are meaningless, and I would like to see an expanded playoff to 16 teams.
Coach, how much of an impact has Mason Cole made on this program during his time here for you?
Huge impact. All he's done is start 50-plus games. Every game that he's been here. Captain. Been a great player. Started out as a freshman playing left tackle, and played left tackle as a sophomore, and then played center as a junior, now back to left tackle. He's a fantastic guy, great player, cold blue guy all the way. And, great guy to coach. He'll be a great pro. See, he'll play for a long time, play at a very high level in the NFL. Looking forward to watching that.
Next.
Mason Coles, they don't come around that often. It's great when they do, and he's been great for Michigan.
Becker.
Jim, as you look closer at South Carolina in preparation for this game, what sticks out to you, and what is your impression of Will Muschamp, a Will Muschamp team in your first meeting?
Very impressed. The first thing that sticks out to me is when you watch the tape, the length and athleticism of the team. Just length, long arms, tall, athletic players, and they play athletic, and they play fast. Next thing is defensively, they really run to the football. The pursuit of the football. Tough schemes, multiple schemes. They'll play a 4 down front. They'll play a 3 down front. Linebackers in multiple gaps in their alignment. Defensive linemen standing up, moving around. Man coverage in the secondary, zone coverage in the secondary, quarters coverage, 3 deep coverage, single high, man free coverage. And they do a lot schematically, and they do it well. The front 7, they call it the front 8. I mean, they like to get an extra hat in the box, and the defensive linemen play very athletically, especially on 3rd down. They a lot of movement up front and twist games. Just moves, with the defensive line. And that's a lot of their length shows up there. I mean, the length, long arms, restrict gaps because they're so long and athletic. Very impressed. That's just the defensive side of the ball. Right.
Coach, is Mike and Wanu healthy, and how does that affect the right guard position?
Yeah, Mike is Mike's healthy, practicing.
And will Caesar still start there, or is that to be determined?
Yeah, to be determined.
Lou?
Coach, how much does playing in a New Year's Day bowl help for your recruiting?
Good. It helps. Yeah, helps. Winning helps. Yeah. So
If you
it'll
win,
help
they
more
will
if we
come.
win.
If you win, they will come.
Found that to be the case.
Right here in front.
Jim, what do you remember about Marcus Lattimore from your days in San Francisco?
Great guy. Great guy. Just a good, genuine, down to earth, good person, hard worker. He really gave it everything he had to come back from that brutal knee injury. But always positive, always upbeat, always found the good in things. Never complained. Just some real virtues, and know that he'll be great after football.
What was that conversation like when it came to you and told you that he just couldn't do it and was going to retire?
Just understood, really. I mean, honest. That's what stands out. There has been guys. I mean, many is the guys that string it out. Blame it on somebody else or the doctors or not him. He's just forthright, honest, and appreciative of, and we were as well, that he gave it everything he had. And I think that's a great thing about Marcus Lattimore is that he'll be able to look back on his football career and know that he gave it everything that he had. Therefore, he can feel good about what he accomplished, and also a history of just always doing the right thing. I mean, a great example of somebody that didn't get bored doing the right thing, and just speaks volumes about who he is as a person and his character.
Back in the back corner.
Jim, I know you've got Devin Bush Sr. out there coaching with you guys. Are you considering him for long term, or is this just for the bowl, or is that something that's going to stay?
Yeah, all the above. He's the interim safeties coach, and I know Don likes Devin a lot, so do I. So this is a great opportunity for him to coach on the field. He hasn't done that, and it's an extended job interview. He's doing a good job.
Right down here in front. You. On the end.
Is your team taking the business trip approach like it did last year? And why is that mindset important going into this bowl game?
We're just approaching the game as our next game, as a big game, as a great challenge and an opportunity to compete. That's always the best part. Our guys are getting themselves prepared, doing the things that you do in a game week to get yourself prepared. Meetings, film watching, practices, training.
Right next to him.
Jim, I know you said you had a decision to make on Tariq Black. What's his status? Is he practicing or is he going to play the game?
No, he's not going to play.
Second row.
What would a great performance by Brandon Peters do in terms of his development moving into next year?
That'd be great for us. Great for the team. Great for him. He's locked in. Got a laser-like focus going into this ball game and practicing well, preparing really well. Can't wait to watch him go out and compete in this game.
Yeah.
What are your impressions of Carolina's quarterback, Jake Finley?
It does a great job. I mean, it gives his receivers a chance to make plays. I think that's the thing that sticks out the most. And can get the ball to all different parts of the field. And does a real nice job with the deep ball. He's composed guy. He doesn't rattle or get flinched. So we're gonna have to do our best to make things speed up for him, because he's a cool customer. He does a good job.
With the South Carolina in transition at offensive coordinator and a new guy calling plays for the first time, does that leave you a little bit in the dark about what to expect from them on offense?
A little bit, yeah.
So how does that affect your defensive preparation?
You try to anticipate and be ready to resolve what might occur on game day.
Coach, this is your first trip to the Outback Bowl. So far, has the experience met your expectations?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Really happy with the hotel we're at, the Grand Hyatt. And we're all just right there together. Our meals are right there. Meetings are right there. Then we get on the bus and we go over to practice. That's a real short drive away. Feels like you're on the bus for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, a couple miles maybe. Great facility to practice at. Done a great job with the green grass, and it's right there. You walk out of the locker room, you're right on the field. Everything's lined. Film is really good. Everything's really A plus over there. And then we come back. We've had a few activities. Been moving as a team, but everything's real close. And we get to have all those. It's just fun being together. That's what we like. We like being together as a football team and working on football and eating good food, staying in a great hotel, practicing on great practice fields. Weight room's really good. We're like a pig in slop right now. And our families are going to start coming down over the next couple days, so that'll increase, the goodness of everything. And then we've got the ball game looking forward to. And we're just steaming toward that. All good. It's all good, man.
Jim, back here, speaking of all good, I remember last year around this time, you mentioned something about when people put your name out for other jobs, you call them giant turkeys. Does that come to your head again this year as December rolls around, these things come around the last?
No, let's move on to the next question. I think it's like warmed up oatmeal, Nick.
I know, but I just wondered if it was something that came back up with you.
Or maybe compared to something else that's like when it's rehashed or warmed back up, it's not good anymore. Oatmeal is the first thing that comes to mind. Not a big fan of warmed up oatmeal.
It is. Any more questions? Yeah, I don't like that either. No, it's hot. First time. Anybody else? Any more questions? Any more questions? Going once, two? Great. Right here, one more.
Your thoughts on how Brandon's performed so far in practice?
Good. He's been really good. Like I said, locked in, performing well. It's been throwing the ball good, been sharp. Mechanics getting better and better. Just naturally, he's got a lot of talent, and just keep getting better with the mechanics every time he has an opportunity to go out on the practice field. Every rep is great for him, because it's one of those positions that you can watch a play and it's always something that you can see to get better at, or coach. You can really it's not nitpicking, it's just coaching. There's always something in a quarterback's play that you can coach and talk about and learn from. So every opportunity he has to go out on the field is great for him.
And I got to ask you about the Chase Winovich and the Chad Tuff thing, and how that's really taken off, and what he's accomplished with that.
Yeah, that's all. Everybody, I think, has just been blown away by that. It's just awesome. I know that the guys were hoping to raise a couple $1,000 then they were really excited that it was going to get up to $10,000, and now I'm seeing that it's up to $200,000. I think it's just phenomenal, and really proud of the whole Michigan family and community, the way they rallied. So just awesome.
You can wear orange hair.
I knew you were going to ask that. I've had the same haircut since I was 10. I never dyed my hair, but for Chad, yeah, maybe. All good?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Coach.